Hi, I'm Nick, and I'm from Edisse. So at Edisse, we're aiming at becoming the leading provider of advanced medical analytics and personal healthcare devices for the elderly. And to do this, we're starting with fall detection. So currently, in Australia alone, there are about 3 million people above the age of 65. Each year, 1 in 3 of these people will experience some form of fall, with about 50% of these falls occurring outdoors. Now, people currently use panic buttons. There's a number of problems with them, including they're conspicuous, they're very limited in range, and require physical activation. So for example, if someone leaves the house or they fall over and are knocked unconscious, panic button becomes absolutely useless. Now, the Edisse watch then is an automatic panic button in the form factor of a watch for the elderly with 3 main functionalities: fall detection, location tracking, and data analytics. Now, a very quick scenario to highlight this. Imagine this is my grandmother walking in a park when she accidentally falls over. Now, the Edisse watch will detect that she's fallen over, knows the location, and will send me an alert, meaning that I can get her help very, very quickly. Now, to build this, we've got a very, very good team behind us. So just starting with myself, I've completed a Bachelor of Computer Science, majoring in Information Systems at the University of Sydney. I previously worked for the university as well as New South Wales Police Force, sat on a management board for a St John Ambulance Australia division, and currently work for Westpac. We've got Vanush, our electrical engineer, as well as John, our other electrical engineer. So Vanush is currently finishing off his Bachelor of Electrical Engineering and Bachelor of Science. He's worked for startups such as Audinate, as well as having a stint down in Canberra, part of NASA there, as well as working for IBM. We've then got our 2 developers, Jack and Jay. So Jack has finished off his Master in IT and his Bachelor of IT at UNSW. He's as a lead developer for about 10 years now in companies such as Harvey Norman, ASX, News Corp, and so forth. Jay's also completing his Master of IT. He's completed his Bachelor of Liberal Studies and Bachelor of Commerce at the Sydney University. And he's also previously worked with startups such as Paymate, as well as large corporates such as ASX. Now, to complement this, we've got 2 advisors who've been helping us out throughout the whole process. So Matt Barry, CEO of Freelancer, who you've heard from before, as well as Matt Burns, CEO of Curicon. So let's just talk about market very quickly. So in the US alone, the elderly services is worth about $319.5 billion. Now, out of that, they represent about 39.6 million people above the age of 65. And out of this group, about 2.9 million people currently use some form of panic button. This gives us roughly a potential market of a $1.74 billion market. If you factor in very, very conservative aging population, you're looking at about $2.4 billion market in about 7 years. So out of that, if we only have 5,000 users paying about $30 a month, so that's a tiny proportion of that market, we're looking at about $1.8 million in revenue per annum. So just a very brief, here's our dashboard that we're looking at, as well as our mobile application. And then I'll go on to, I guess, our unfair advantage, or our proprietary technology. So it lies in 4 main things. The first one is data analytics. Because we know where they've fallen and when they've fallen, we can extrapolate very useful information. So things such as the area in the house in which they're most at risk, as well as people at risk. In addition to that, we've got our real-time location tracking, as well as our proprietary fall detection algorithm. And very last but not least is usability and design. So we're very, very different to, say, your Pebble watch, your generalist watch. We're considered as a specialist watch. So things such as the skin elasticity of an elderly person is very important. The aesthetics of a watch for an elderly person is very, very important. So if you bundle that all together and look at competition, now across there, a lot of them are startups. So Watch is a startup, Qmedic is a startup, Vitacall is the incumbent on Australia. And as you can see across a lot of them, the main things, automatic fall detection and manual panic button, they're pretty standard. What a lot of them lack is this global coverage, comprehensive reports, location tracking, as well as design and ease for use. Very lastly, I guess I'll talk about where we've been and what we've done. So we've been around for about 9 months now. We started out at University of Sydney Union incubator. We finished our first prototype. We're currently in the process of finishing our second prototype. We're just waiting for the PCBs to ship through before we assemble everything. And through that, we've also secured the New South Wales Innovate MVP grant. So I guess just to summarize, the Edisse watch is a watch that saves lives. It's essentially a fall detection, a watch for the elderly with fall detection, location tracking, and data analytics. So we've got the team, we've got the product, and we've got the market. So why not join us and invest in the future? Thank you.